Today I'm featuring visual artist Anna Kruhelska. Her site shows us how you can connect with your audience by answering common questions about your work. Hey creatives! Welcome back for another 30-second scroll. I'm Jessica Gardner, communication coach at Artglish, where I help artists and designers to describe their work more confidently so they can feel seen, connect with their audience, and succeed faster. Today's featured portfolio is visual artist and architect Anna Kruhelska, and you can find her work at annakruhelska.com. I first discovered Anna's work through her Instagram, and I find it totally mesmerizing. The concept, the process, the final result, it's all just gorgeous. And I'm really excited to share her site with you because I often talk with my clients about the importance of answering any questions you think they might have about your work, because it's a great way to connect with them and sort of draw them into a deeper appreciation of your portfolio. I think Anna does this really beautifully, and so I hope her example will inspire you to think about how you can do the same thing on your site. As always, the first job of your portfolio is to help you get noticed, even in a short amount of time. So we're going to set our timer for 30 seconds and see what you notice. So what stood out for you? I'd love it if you'd leave a comment and let me know. Even though Anna has a lot of beautiful images on her site, I really want to focus on this about page because she does something that is kind of unusual here, and I don't get to see it very often in the portfolios that I look at. So we'll start with this About Anna section. This is kind of what you would expect on an about page. She talks about her backstory a little bit and how her work in architecture kind of has influenced her visual artist work. And then she talks a little bit about the concept behind her work and kind of her approach in general, just to help us understand her goals as an artist. And then we get down to the section about her inspiration, talking about minimalism and origami. And it's kind of a nice touch here that she includes an image of her doing the work and then sort of a close-up shot of the process. So together with the description, it really helps to paint a picture in our minds of, what she's talking about. Then we come down to this about the work section, and again, she answers some questions that you might generally expect, like, what is it made out of? How does she put it together? What is the framing like? So, all important things you might want to know if you're thinking about a commission. But then, and again, the images I feel like really support what she's written, which is nice. But then this frequently asked questions section is my favorite, and I'm often talking with my clients about how you can connect to your audience more easily if you think about what questions they might have and try to answer them to get them more invested in what you're doing. And so she does this quite literally with the frequently asked questions, but you can also do it through your descriptions, through your about page in general. So this first question, how did you get started, is really nice because she talks about her work in a much more personal way. It feels very conversational. She's using first person. It seems like we're just sort of chatting and I'm getting to know her, and that's always really nice. Kind of gets me more curious about what she's doing. And then down here, she talks about her creative process. That's always really important, especially for someone like her who does work that people may not be familiar with. And once you learn about all the different steps involved and how much time it takes and what she enjoys about it, you really get more drawn in and can appreciate it more. And then she also has this why section, which I think is really nice. Why does she work with paper? Because knowing that why also really helps us to connect and understand, why do this? What got you started? What motivates you? What makes you want to keep doing this kind of work? Because the more you know about it, the more personal it feels and the more you can relate to it as well. So the second goal of your portfolio is to make that connection and try to bring your audience to the next level. So I think Anna's site is extremely successful. Whether you want to follow her or contact her or commission a piece, I feel like she answers all these questions in a way that really draws you in and makes you more excited about what she's doing. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have to look at her site today, but if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're watching somewhere else, I'd love it if you'd leave a comment and let me know what you liked about Anna's site. I'm always looking for new portfolios to feature, so if you'd like to volunteer or suggest one that you think is inspiring, you can reach me at jessica@artglish.com. Or if you're struggling with how to tell your portfolio story, I invite you to try my portfolio writing journey. It's a free email series with tips to guide you through that process. And you can sign up at artglish.com. Thanks again to Anna Kruhelska. You can check out her site at annakruhelska.com for more inspiration. Or if you want to follow her on Instagram, her handle is full-to-full. All these links will be in the notes, and please come back next week for another 30-second scroll.